Mapping preparation and pre-planning. In order to save time and increase the quality of the final mapping results, some preparation and planning is required. The building that will be mapped needs to be prepared, and the trolley's mapping route needs to be defined in advance. In defining the mapping route, it is very helpful to have a floor plan. Planning and preparation should take place well in advance of the actual mapping. The building. No people. Ensure that there will be no, or only few people, in the facilities while mapping. Don't forget that even outside business hours, there will often be cleaning staff or craftsmen around. Choose a mapping date and time when the building is relatively quiet. If there are people in the building, bring someone to block access to the areas you are mapping. Otherwise, you will be forced to pause the mapping session every time a person walks into the trolley's field of vision. This will cost you a lot of time and decreases the quality of the point clouds and pictures. Sufficient lighting. In order to receive sharp images, make sure that the building will be sufficiently illuminated during mapping. Open all window blinds and curtains. If additional sources of light must be provided, switch on all sources of light, especially in dark areas. But bear in mind that light from sunrise or sunset may blind the cameras and thus affect the quality of the pictures. Accessibility. Ensure that all areas to be mapped will be accessible. All doors should be open and fixed with door stoppers, and all objects and furniture that might block your way should be set aside. Representation. Ensure that the building will be clean and tidy. Confidential or private information should be put away or covered. The mapping route. In general, a building will not be captured in one single scan, but in several smaller scan sessions. During data processing, the resulting point clouds of each scan will be aligned towards each other to form a complete building model. With the help of a floor plan, divide the building into multiple scan areas while considering the following aspects. Time restriction. A single scan needs to be recorded in less than 45 minutes. Otherwise, it cannot be guaranteed that the results of the mapping will meet high-quality standards. Future rescans. The building's interior may change in the future, which will require a rescan of the building to keep the 3D model updated. Some areas, however, may change more frequently than others, and shall therefore be captured in separate scans in order to minimize rescanning work. Building dimensions. With a height of 1.97 meters, or 6.46 feet, and a width of 80 centimeters, or 31.5 inches, the trolley fits through any standard size door or passage. If the doors or passages are too small to fit the trolley, a new scan needs to be started after each door or passage. Building layout. Whenever you need to lift the trolley to another level via steps or ramps, start a new scan. Also keep in mind that significant overlapping of the individual scans is vital for being able to align the single point clouds of the scans to a complete building model during data processing. Once you are in the building, ready to map, double-check the preparation and planning and make any final adjustments.